My dear child, before you continue with the noise of the world around you, take a moment and listen closely. Deep within your heart, there is a truth you may have forgotten. You were never created to walk through life feeling abandoned, invisible, or without direction. Every morning, you wake up carrying thoughts, responsibilities, worries, and fears that you often keep hidden from everyone else. But today is a reminder that you are seen, you are valued, and you are deeply loved. There is a future ahead of you that is filled with hope, meaning, sight, and purpose. Nothing about your journey has been random, and every season you have walked through, including the painful ones, has played a part in shaping who you are becoming. Even when life feels overwhelming, even when circumstances seem confusing and uncertain, you are not being destroyed. You are being rebuilt, strengthened, and prepared in ways you may not fully understand yet. Think about the transformation of a caterpillar inside a cocoon. From the outside, it appears as though nothing is happening. Everything looks still, quiet, and unchanged. But hidden from view, something incredible is taking place. A complete transformation is happening where no one else can see it. That is what may be happening in your life right now. The waiting seasons, the silent moments, and the times when progress seems impossible are not wasted. They are part of your growth. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what lies ahead. I know your heart may have carried heavy burdens. I know there have been moments when worry followed you from morning until night, when questions filled your mind and peace felt difficult to find. But fear does not have the final word over your life. The struggles you face today do not have the power to decide your entire future. You were not created by accident. Your life was formed with care, intention, and purpose. There is something unique within you, a light that has the ability to touch the lives of people around you in ways you may not even realize yet. The time will come when that light shines brighter than before. Imagine a tree standing beside a flowing river. The heat of the sun may become intense, and difficult seasons may come, but that tree remains strong because its roots are connected to a source that continues to provide what it needs. Its strength does not depend only on what people can see above the ground. Its stability comes from what has grown deep beneath the surface. Your life works in a similar way. When you remain connected to what is good, true, and meaningful, you become like that tree. You begin to produce patience, kindness, wisdom, and strength at the right time. Even when difficult seasons arrive, deep roots allow you to remain standing. A strong tree does not panic when storms appear. Its branches may move and its leaves may shake, but the foundation beneath it keeps it secure. In the same way, people may only see the outside of your life. They may see your smile, your effort, and the way you continue showing up every day. But they may not see the quiet strength being built inside you. That hidden strength is what carries you through the moments nobody else understands. The battles you fight silently, the prayers you whisper, and the courage you gather when you feel tired are all part of the person you are becoming. So hold on to your faith. This season is not meaningless. You are being shaped, strengthened, and prepared for something greater than what you have experienced before. Keep moving forward, even if the steps seem small. Keep your heart open, and remember that you are not walking this journey alone. There will be moments when you feel like you have nothing left to give. Moments when your energy feels exhausted and your hope feels distant. But remember that your strength does not come only from your own ability. There is a greater source of strength available to you, one that can renew your heart when you feel empty, when doubts appear, especially during quiet nights when your thoughts become louder. Return to what you know is true. You have already survived difficult moments before. You have already overcome situations you once thought you could not handle. That same strength that carried you then is still with you today. Dear child, a small act of kindness can become a powerful way to share hope with someone who needs encouragement. Every message of faith and love has the ability to reach a heart that may be searching for comfort. Take a breath right now. Allow yourself to pause. You are not alone in what you are facing. Lift your hands, not because everything in life is perfect, but because change can begin even in the middle of uncertainty. Every challenge you are facing has been faced before. Every difficult road has been walked by someone who discovered strength along the way. What feels impossible today does not mean it will always remain impossible. There is comfort in knowing that some things never change. Promises built on truth remain steady, even when everything around you shifts. So continue walking with faith and patience, trusting that your path is unfolding one step at a time. Be courageous as you move forward because your life is not being guided by confusion or fear. Even when you cannot see the entire road ahead, you can still take the next step with confidence. The future may contain things you cannot predict, but you do not have to be controlled by fear of what is coming. You are not forgotten, and you are not left behind. There is peace available to you even in uncertain seasons. Think about a shepherd caring for a flock. A good shepherd does not simply watch from a distance. The shepherd notices every individual animal, understands its needs, and guides it towards safety. If one becomes tired, it receives care. If one wanders, it is gently brought back. That same image reminds you that you are not just another person lost in a crowd. Your struggles are seen, your journey matters. Your heart is known even when you feel weak, even when you feel like you have wandered away from where you wanted to be, you are still cared for. You are still being guided with patience and love. You were never meant to carry the weight of your past forever. The mistakes, regrets, and painful memories that have followed you for years do not have to control the person you become tomorrow. It is time to release what has been holding you back, not because your experiences did not matter, but because you were never meant to remain trapped inside them. Imagine carrying a heavy bag filled with stones. Each stone represents a regret, a painful memory, or a mistake you continue blaming yourself for. With every step, that weight becomes harder to carry. Now imagine placing that bag down and watching it disappear into the distance. That is what forgiveness can do. It allows your heart to become lighter and gives you the freedom to continue moving forward. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not have to define you. The story of your life is still being written, and there are chapters ahead that you have not seen yet. You do not need to spend your entire life defending yourself to people who only remember your mistakes. Some people will always focus on who you were instead of seeing who you are becoming. But their opinions do not have the authority to define your worth or determine your future. What matters is the direction you are choosing today. What matters is that you continue growing, learning, and moving forward. The person you are becoming is far more important than the mistakes you have already left behind. Every step you take toward healing, peace, and purpose is meaningful. Your life is not forgotten. Your struggles are not invisible. Every moment when you felt unnoticed, every silent battle you fought, and every time you chose to continue despite difficulty has mattered. You do not have to remain trapped in an old version of yourself. There is a fresh beginning waiting for you. A life filled with peace, hope, and renewed strength is possible when you release the weight that has been holding your heart down. There will be days when the same challenges seem to return in different forms. Problems may appear again, and situations may test your patience. When those moments come, do not allow yourself to become overwhelmed by fear or frustration. Instead, take time to become still. Listen to your heart. Recognize what you are carrying and allow yourself the space to process it. Sometimes the answers we need are found not in constant noise, but in quiet moments of reflection. You are loved beyond what words can fully explain. That love is not temporary, and it is not dependent on perfect circumstances. The world around you may change, people may come and go, and situations may rise and fall, but true love and care remain steady. Do not allow temporary worries to steal the peace that belongs within you. Material struggles, uncertain circumstances, and difficult seasons may create pressure, but they do not have the final say over your life. Think back to the moments when you believed there was no way forward. Remember the situations where you did not know how you would survive, how a solution would appear, or how things could possibly improve. Yet somehow you made it through. Maybe a door opened unexpectedly. Maybe help came from somewhere you did not expect. Maybe you discovered strength you did not know existed inside you. Those moments remind you that difficult seasons do not last forever. The same strength that carried you through yesterday can support you today. The challenges ahead may feel intimidating, but you are not facing them as the same person you were before. You have grown through every experience you have survived. The best parts of your story are still ahead. The pain you experienced does not have to become the definition of your future. Your past may explain where you have been, but it does not decide where you are going. Use your life to bring goodness into the lives of others. A kind word, a helping hand, or a moment of compassion can become a source of hope for someone who needs it. When you help others, you become part of something greater than yourself. Small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect that reaches people in ways you may never fully see. There are new seasons ahead, but they require your participation. Faith is not only about waiting. It is also about taking steps forward. Pray, reflect, listen, and continue walking toward the purpose placed within you. When challenges appear, do not assume they mean you are on the wrong path. Sometimes obstacles are simply part of the journey. They can teach you patience, strengthen your character, and prepare you for what comes next. People who truly value honesty and kindness will recognize the heart you carry. They will appreciate your journey and support your growth rather than trying to hold you back. Even people who once misunderstood you may eventually see the changes taking place within you. Sometimes time reveals what words cannot explain. Your consistency and actions can speak louder than any argument. So do not allow discouragement to steal your focus. Keep believing in the progress you are making. Keep moving forward even when the road feels longer than expected. There will always be comfort available to you during difficult moments. When you fall, you can rise again. When your heart feels heavy, you can find peace again. When your strength feels limited, you can receive the support you need. Take a moment and imagine the future you hope for. Imagine the peace, healing, and purpose you desire. That future may feel distant right now, but every decision you make today is shaping the person who will experience it. Do not stop simply because the journey is difficult. A mountain climber does not quit halfway because the path becomes steep. The struggle itself is part of reaching the destination. And remember, reaching the top of one mountain does not mean the journey is completely finished. There will always be new opportunities to grow, new people to encourage, and new purposes to discover. Maybe you have made choices you regret. Maybe people have criticized you, judged you, or misunderstood your intentions. But those things do not have the power to keep you trapped forever. The chains of the past do not have to control your future. You are capable of change. You are capable of growth. Signed, you are capable of becoming someone stronger than you were before. Think about clay in the hands of a skilled potter. The clay does not immediately become a finished creation. It must be shaped, adjusted, tanned, and sometimes completely reworked before it becomes what it was meant to be. Your life can feel the same way. There may be seasons where everything seems to be changing. Times when you feel like you are being reshaped and redirected. But that process is not meaningless. Every experience, every challenge, and every lesson has contributed to who you are becoming. The potter does not rush the process. The shaping takes time. The pressure and adjustments are part of creating something valuable. If life has felt difficult lately, action. Remember that difficulty does not always mean destruction. Sometimes it means preparation. Sometimes it means you are being strengthened for something greater. Every tear you have cried, every disappointment you have endured, and every lonely moment you have faced has been seen. None of it has been wasted. You have never truly been alone, even during the moments when you felt forgotten. The journey may have been painful, but it has also been building resilience within you. Do not spend your life trying to satisfy everyone around you. Your value does not come from constant approval or acceptance from others. If people have mocked your beliefs, questioned your choices, or failed to understand your heart, remember that your identity is not determined by their opinions. Find peace in knowing who you are. Allow that truth to become your foundation when outside voices become overwhelming. Every prayer you have whispered, every hope you have carried, and every step of faith you have taken has been part of your journey. Allow peace to settle within you. A deeper peace that does not depend on perfect circumstances, but remains steady even when life feels uncertain. The challenges you face today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. Do not grow tired. Do not assume that slow progress means no progress. Even the smallest steps forward matter. Every moment of patience, every act of courage, and every choice to continue is building something valuable within you. My child, sometimes life brings moments that are difficult to understand. There are situations where you search for answers, where you wonder why certain things happened, and where the path ahead seems unclear. But even in those moments, your journey is not without purpose. You are still becoming the person you were meant to become. Your faithfulness during quiet seasons matters. The moments when nobody notices your patience, your sacrifices, or your effort are still meaningful. Growth often happens in places where there is no applause, where there is no recognition, and where only your heart knows how much strength it takes to keep going. Take time each day to be still. Step away from the constant noise and give yourself a moment to listen, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. In those quiet moments, your heart can find the peace and clarity that the world often cannot provide. The closer you move toward that source of love and truth, the more you begin to understand that you were never carrying life completely by yourself. Even when the road feels uncertain, there is guidance available. Even when storms arrive, there is a steady presence beside you. The world offers many temporary distractions. It offers things that promise happiness but often disappear quickly. Real peace, however, comes from something deeper than possessions, achievements, or outside approval. If you allow yourself to be guided with trust and patience, your journey can become greater than anything you could have planned alone. The struggles you are facing today are not permanent. They are only one chapter in a much larger story. A beautiful future is still possible. A future where the shame, fear, and pain you carried for so long no longer control your heart. The sacrifices you have made, the moments when you stayed strong, and the times when you continued despite difficulty have not been forgotten. Sometimes the path seems blocked, but new opportunities can appear in unexpected ways. Doors can open when you thought there was no way forward. Situations that look impossible today can change with time and patience, so do not allow fear to settle permanently inside your heart. Do not allow hopelessness to convince you that your story is over. Keep believing, keep moving forward, keep trusting that every step has meaning. If you are carrying grief, disappointment, or exhaustion today, allow these words to remind you that your life still has value. Difficult moments do not erase your purpose. Pain does not mean you have been abandoned. Tell yourself that you will continue. Tell yourself that you can move forward, not because every problem is already solved, but because you are not facing those problems without support. When fear and doubt try to weaken your confidence, remember that you have already overcome so much. The same courage that helped you survive previous struggles is still within you today. Think about someone learning how to swim for the first time. In the beginning, the water feels frightening. Every movement feels uncertain, and every wave seems overwhelming. But with practice, trust, and patience, that same water that once caused fear becomes something they learn to move through. Life's challenges can be similar. The things that feel like they are trying to overwhelm you can eventually become the experiences that teach you strength, patience, and confidence. Your current situation may not make sense from where you are standing, but not understanding everything does not mean everything is out of control. Sometimes you only see one small piece of a much bigger picture. Imagine standing extremely close to a large painting. From that distance, you may only see random colors and separate brushstrokes. Nothing seems connected. But when you step back and see the entire painting, every detail begins to make sense. Your life can feel the same way. Right now, you may only see certain struggles, unanswered questions, and difficult moments. But there may come a time when you look back and understand how every experience contributed to your growth. Hope is still growing inside you, even if it feels small. Your story is not finished. The dreams placed within you have not disappeared. Healing, purpose, and new possibilities can still emerge from the broken pieces of your past. Just like an eagle uses the wind to rise higher, you too can learn to move through difficult seasons with strength and trust. You do not have to see the entire path before taking the next step. Even after mistakes, disappointments, and moments of weakness, you are still worthy of love and compassion. Your failures do not cancel your value. Your struggles do not remove your purpose. Remember the promises that have carried you through difficult seasons before. They remain steady. You are not forgotten, and you are not abandoned. Do not allow negative voices, discouraging thoughts, or painful memories to define your future. Your life is more than the hardest moments you have experienced. True freedom comes when you stop allowing fear to control your decisions. Do not hand your peace over to uncertainty. Instead, hold on to what brings you strength and direction. Be courageous. The things that once controlled you do not have to control you forever. The limitations you placed on yourself can be replaced with new confidence and hope. A new opportunity may be closer than you think. A door you have been waiting for may open at the right time. But when that happens, remember that you do not have to become someone else to receive good things. You do not need to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has weaknesses. What matters is the willingness to continue growing and moving forward. Keep asking, keep seeking, and keep moving. Persistence has value because it shows commitment even when results are not immediate. Think about a child standing at a closed door and knocking. The child does not know exactly when someone will answer, but they continue knocking because they believe someone is listening. That kind of persistence is powerful. It does not give up after one disappointment. It continues believing that an answer can come. Your efforts are not invisible. Your consistency matters. The way you continue showing up during difficult seasons can inspire people around you more than you realize. The road ahead may still require patience, but you are capable of walking it. And when good things come into your life, remember to share that goodness with others. Generosity keeps your heart open. It prevents blessings from becoming something you hold only for yourself. The kindness you give can become a source of hope for someone else. Continue being honest. Continue being trustworthy. Continue being someone who brings value into the lives of others. Even if you stumble, you can rise again. Falling does not mean failure. It means you are human, and every person has moments when they need to stand back up. Real love does not only offer comfortable words. Real love also offers truth that helps you grow. Sometimes the most valuable lessons are the ones that challenge you to become better. You have already been given the ability to face difficult situations. You have more strength than you often recognize. My child, the journey ahead is still unfolding. There are lessons you have not learned, blessings you have not experienced, and moments of growth you have not yet reached. Continue forward with faith and patience, because your story is still being written. My dear child, ask yourself a simple question today. Do you still believe? Do you still trust that something meaningful can happen even after everything you have experienced? Because sometimes, before a new season begins, your faith is tested in ways you never expected. Every new opportunity can bring challenges along with it. When progress begins to appear, there may be people who question it, misunderstand it, or try to convince you that it is only temporary. Some may say your success is only luck. Some may not understand the journey it took for you to reach this point. But you do not need to spend your energy proving yourself to everyone. Continue walking forward with quiet confidence. Let your actions speak louder than arguments. The path ahead is not determined by the opinions of others. The door you have been waiting for may finally begin to open, but you must be willing to step through it without allowing fear to hold you back. Do not shrink yourself because someone else cannot see your potential. Picture a peaceful green field with calm water flowing nearby. Imagine a place where your heart can finally rest after all the storms you have faced. That peace is not just a distant dream. It is something you can begin carrying within you even before your circumstances completely change. You are cared for in every season. In moments of celebration and moments of struggle, you are not forgotten. Even when people around you feel uncertain or afraid, you can remain grounded because your foundation is stronger than your circumstances. There is a quiet confidence available to you, like armor protecting your heart. You are watched over during busy days and quiet nights. Even when you cannot see every danger ahead, you can move forward knowing you are not walking without guidance. Think about a bird trusting the wind beneath its wings. The bird does not rise because it controls every movement of the air. It rises because it knows how to work with the wind and trust the strength it has been given. Your journey requires that same kind of trust. There will be moments when you need to rise, seed. Moments when you need to rest, and moments when you need to recover your strength before continuing again. Growth does not happen in only one direction. Sometimes you move forward quickly. Sometimes you slow down. Sometimes you need time to heal. All of these moments are part of becoming stronger. Even when others only see difficulty, you can continue believing that better days are possible. The good things placed in your life are not only meant for you, They are also meant to become a blessing for the people around you. Growing stronger in faith does not mean you never feel afraid. Fine. It means you learn not to let fear control every decision you make. It means you begin trusting more than you doubt, release the excuses and limitations that have kept you from moving forward. Say, you may have underestimated yourself for a long time, but there is more ability, more courage, and more potential within you than you realize. When you face a new challenge, take a moment to become still. Slow down. Breathe. In quiet moments, answers often become clearer. Sometimes the solution you are searching for appears when your mind finally becomes calm. No obstacle is bigger than the strength available to you. Every difficult situation that once seemed impossible can eventually become a reminder of what you were able to overcome. You have grown before, and you can grow again. You have survived difficult seasons before, and you can survive the ones ahead. When you need strength, look within and remember everything you have already overcome. Good things can come into your life in unexpected ways. Not because you have achieved perfection, but because you are valuable. Your journey is not a competition against anyone else. It is easy to look at another person's life and feel behind. It is easy to believe that someone else's success means you are failing. But your path was never meant to look exactly like someone else's. Think about two trees growing beside each other. One may produce fruit earlier while the other takes more time. That does not mean one tree has failed. Both are growing according to their own timing. Your life has its own season. Your progress has its own rhythm. Do not allow comparison to steal the peace that belongs to you. Many people spend years trying to prove their worth through achievements, recognition, or approval from others. But your deepest value does not come from what you accomplish. It comes from who you are. You already carry the ability to face challenges without being destroyed by them. Confusing seasons will eventually pass. Difficult chapters will eventually close. Continue sharing goodness with the people you meet. Continue choosing kindness over pride. Continue walking with gratitude because these qualities shape a meaningful life. Real strength does not always appear loudly. Sometimes the strongest actions are quiet ones that nobody notices. A kind word, a patient response, a helping hand offered without expecting anything in return. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is step away from the constant noise. Sit in silence. Allow your heart to become still. When you return from those moments of peace, you may notice things differently. You may recognize opportunities, solutions, and blessings that were difficult to see before. Stay humble, stay grateful, continue growing. The changes taking place within you may not always be visible immediately, but they are still happening. Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. The same faith that helped you through your darkest moments can guide you into a new season. Believe again. Remember the moments when everything seemed impossible, yet somehow a way appeared. Those experiences were reminders that difficult situations can change. Your story is not one of defeat. Your story is one of endurance, growth, and overcoming. Clear your mind from the doubts that have been holding you back. Some of the greatest changes happen quietly before they become visible. Think about a farmer planting seeds. The farmer does not place seeds into the ground and expect a harvest the next morning. There is a waiting period where nothing appears to be happening, but beneath the surface, something is developing. The roots are growing, life is beginning, preparation is taking place. Your life can be the same. The ordinary days, the quiet moments, happen. And the seasons when nothing seems to change may actually be the moments when the greatest preparation is happening. Do not underestimate the value of a season that feels slow. Waiting does not mean nothing is happening. Sometimes the most important work is happening where nobody can see it. Your future holds possibilities that are greater than what you currently understand. Release the burdens that have been weighing down your spirit and allow yourself to experience peace. You do not need to wait until everything is perfect before seeking comfort and guidance. Come as you are, with your questions, your struggles, your hopes, and your uncertainties. Every day gives you another opportunity to grow. Every morning is another chance to become stronger. The things of this world may bring temporary happiness, but lasting peace comes from something deeper. Something that does not disappear when circumstances change. A new purchase may bring excitement for a short time, but eventually it becomes ordinary. External things change. True peace remains, that deeper connection, that steady hope, and that feeling of being truly loved are the things that continue to strengthen you. My dear child, remember that every season of your life has been carrying a purpose, and even the seasons you wished had never happened. The delays, the disappointments, and the moments when you wondered if anything was changing were not empty moments. They were shaping you in ways you could not always see. Sometimes growth happens quietly. Sometimes the most important changes take place beneath the surface, before they become visible to everyone around you. Just like a seed growing underground before breaking through the soil, your life can be developing even when you cannot see immediate results. Do not become tired while waiting. Do not assume that because something has not happened yet, it will never happen. A delay is not always a denial. Sometimes waiting is preparation. Sometimes the time you spend developing patience, wisdom, and strength is exactly what prepares you for what comes next. Think about gold being refined. Gold does not become valuable without going through a process that removes what does not belong. Heat is applied, and everything unnecessary is separated until what remains is something precious. Your difficult seasons can feel similar. The challenges you have faced may have tested you, but they have also strengthened you. The struggles did not reduce your value. They revealed your endurance. Every obstacle you overcame added something to your character. Every moment you thought you could not continue, but chose to move forward anyway, became proof that you were stronger than you realized. Real happiness is not found only in temporary things that eventually fade away. It is not found only in success, possessions, or the approval of other people. True peace comes from knowing that you are valued and loved even before you achieve anything. Some people spend years believing they have to earn love. They think they must become perfect before they can be accepted. But love that is real does not begin after perfection. It begins with acceptance. You do not have to hide your weaknesses. You do not have to pretend that everything is always easy. You can come exactly as you are, carrying your hopes, your fears, your questions, and your struggles. There is no part of your story that makes you beyond hope. There is no mistake from your past that removes your ability to grow. There is no difficult season that can erase your worth. You are still valuable in your happiest moments and in your hardest moments. You are still cared for when you feel strong and when you feel exhausted. Think about a child who is loved by a parent. That child does not have to complete a list of achievements before receiving love. The relationship exists before accomplishments ever happen. In the same way, your value does not come from how much you accomplish. Your worth is not measured by comparison, popularity, or success. You are valuable because you are you. Allow that truth to settle deeply within your heart. You are not too broken. You are not too far away. You are not beyond restoration. Every wound you carry is known, sire. Every struggle you have faced has been seen. None of those things disqualify you from experiencing love, peace, and a new beginning. Maybe you have spent years trying to prove yourself. Maybe you have carried the pressure of making everyone happy while ignoring your own need for rest. But rest is not something you have to earn. Peace is not something you have to deserve. Sometimes the most courageous thing you can do is stop running and allow yourself to receive what you need. There will be moments when doubts return. There will be times when you wonder if you have gone too far or if your mistakes are too great to overcome. But do not believe those thoughts. Remember all the moments you thought you would not make it, yet somehow you did. Remember every storm you survived. The same strength that carried you before is still available today. Think about the seasons of nature. Winter can make everything appear lifeless. The trees lose their leaves, the ground becomes cold, and it may seem like nothing is growing, but beneath the surface, roots continue preparing. Life continues even when it cannot be seen. If you are in a difficult season right now, remember that winter does not last forever. A new season always comes. What feels dormant today may become something beautiful tomorrow. Do not compare your timeline to someone else's. Everyone has a different journey. Everyone grows at a different pace. A person who appears ahead of you may be facing battles you know nothing about. A person who seems successful may still be searching for peace. Your journey was never meant to look exactly like another person's journey. Think about the stars in the night sky. Each star shines in its own place. One star does not need to compete with another star in order to be beautiful. You also have your own place, your own purpose, your own light to share. If today feels difficult, remember that difficulty is only a season. It is not your permanent identity. A river can carve through solid rock, not because it is stronger than the stone in a single moment, but because it continues flowing consistently over time. Your persistence works the same way. Every small step matters. Every effort matters. Every moment when you choose not to give up is shaping your future. You do not have to carry every burden alone. Reach out when you need support. Talk with people who genuinely care about you. Allow others to walk beside you. Strength does not mean never needing help. Sometimes, strength means having the courage to admit that you need support. Give yourself permission to experience joy again. You do not have to wait until every problem is solved before allowing happiness into your life. Joy can exist alongside challenges. Healing can happen while difficulties are still present. Remember the moments when you laughed, when you felt free, and when your heart felt light. Those moments are still possible. As this message comes to an end, remember one important truth. You have survived every difficult day you have faced so far, every disappointment, every setback. Every moment when you thought you could not continue, you are still here. That is evidence of your strength. You may not know every answer for tomorrow, but you have already proven that you can face difficult things. You have already shown resilience. Carry that confidence with you. Let it remind you that you are capable of moving forward even when the path is uncertain. And remember that your story is not finished. There are still chapters waiting to be written. There are still opportunities you have not discovered. There are still moments of happiness you have not experienced. So take the next step. Take one breath at a time. Do not demand that you solve your entire future today. One small act of courage is enough. One decision to continue is enough. My dear child, as you move forward, remember that you are seen. You are valued. You are loved. Let go of the weight you have been carrying. Release the fear that has been controlling your thoughts. Allow yourself to rest in the truth that you do not have to face everything alone. Your future may have challenges, but it also holds hope. Your journey may not always be easy, but it can still be meaningful. Walk forward with faith. Carry hope in your heart. Remember that the best parts of your story may still be ahead. There is one final reminder I want you to keep with you. Your quiet efforts have not gone unnoticed. Often, the mornings when you continued even though you were tired. The moments when you helped others without receiving recognition. The times when you stayed strong while nobody understood what you were carrying. Those moments mattered. Think about a gardener caring for a plant that nobody notices. Day after day, the gardener waters it, protects it, and patiently waits. Nobody celebrates the hidden work. Nobody sees the hours of care. But one day, the plant blooms, and everyone notices the beauty that was created through years of patience. Your own growth may be like that. The work happening inside you may not always be visible yet, but it is happening. You do not have to pretend that everything is easy. You are allowed to be honest about your struggles. Being vulnerable does not mean you are weak. It means you are brave enough to be real. Healing often begins when you stop pretending and allow yourself to be fully human. Give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to slow down. Give yourself permission to say no when something completely drains you. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It allows you to continue giving love and kindness to others. Healing does not happen overnight. It happens through small choices every day. A moment of forgiveness. A moment of patience. A moment where you choose kindness toward yourself instead of criticism. The place where you were hurt can become the place where you become stronger. Your past does not have to limit your future. Some relationships may need healing. Some connections may need forgiveness. Some may need to be released because they no longer help you grow. Not every person is meant to stay forever. Some people are part of your story for a season, bringing lessons that help you become who you are meant to be. Moving forward does not mean forgetting the past. It means carrying the wisdom from it without allowing the pain to control you. Your dreams are not too late. Your purpose is not expired, even if you have taken a different path than you expected. Your journey can still lead somewhere meaningful. Waiting is not the same as being stuck. Sometimes waiting is preparation. Like an athlete training before a competition, the unseen work is what creates the ability to succeed when the opportunity arrives. Continue growing, continue learning, continue believing. Do not compare your life to the highlight reel of someone else's journey. Everyone has hidden struggles. Your success does not take away from someone else's success. There is room for everyone to grow. Like stars in the sky, you can shine without needing to compete. And if today has been difficult, remember this: storms do not last forever. You will get through this season too. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you realize. Keep moving forward. Keep choosing hope. Keep believing that better days can come, because your story is still being written, and the next chapter may hold more beauty than you can currently imagine.